Say it one more time.
Dude, he's gonna get here, and you're gonna have to call him that every time.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, so we're starting off, and
starting off really well for Pig, unfortunately. I have had the pleasure of playing against Pig's Reptile, and it's good.
he's a very zony reptile.
Yes, I like that though, because
Yeah.
oddly enough, Reptile has really good tools to zone.
He does. And Pig, of course, generally plays zoners in games. I don't think I've almost ever seen him rush down.
He has solid rush down though. We've even
does.
kind of
He
seen
does.
it with Kenshi.
Yeah, actually, that's kind of what he's been forced to do. Actually, I believe he did use some Kenjutsu Kenshi, which
Oh! That sucks for DSP Black because he burned a bar meter.
Yeah, and I mean, that trade just didn't work out because he didn't have the life to absorb it. All right, so interesting fact about this week's top 8.
Oh,
every single
beautiful.
person had to be a previous top 8 placer
Yes.
to make it. And Pig beat Scar, who is, of course, 4th place on points right now. And he did beat him with Kenjutsu Kenshi. Ooh, not a good trade, but no conversion off the force ball.
Uh-oh. Oh, that was very dangerous for Pig, almost putting himself in the corner.
Wow, he's really just controlling the lead right here.
I honestly, after playing his Reptile, I love his Reptile. I really do.
It's good. He's being very patient. But one problem that I think is going on is he's blocking the projectiles. I'm not sure why, because you don't need to block the projectiles. They're highs.
Yes. Oh, brutal.
Oh, is he going to get the secret one? Oh, he didn't. Why didn't anybody teach him how to do the secret
That's the
brutality?
one where he turns around, correct?
Sort of. Well, what it is, for those of you guys who didn't know, there's new secret brutality.
Yeah. Go ahead. I know which one you're talking about.
All right, so for this one, if you hold the direction, her head floats off into a bubble, and then
It's
you hold
awesome.
something else, and the head explodes.
Yeah,
So
in the bubble.
in the bubble.
Actually, it might be my new favorite brutality.
I really like that one.
It's really good. My original favorite was the Liu Kang one when he would bicycle kick and then he'd meter burn and then he just crush your skull and it goes flying everywhere. I also really enjoy the Jax Ragdoll, but I mean we rarely see that one.
Yeah,
Shout out
I've
to
only seen it like once. Shout out to Jupiter, who actually did pretty well this week, actually. Twice. But he beat Nupcakes in the first round and ended up losing to, I think, Michelangelo.
Oh, beautiful mix. Yo, let's go, Pig.
Big controlling space with the force balls. Very nice poke. Black knew exactly how much advantage that had. And he was like, nope, you don't have it on me.
Just the armor there to avoid that completely. And going to the safety of his force. I really like the way that Pig employs his character.
Yeah, he's just playing patient. He's basically playing Reptile like Kenshi right
But
now.
I was just about to say one thing that we will never not see from Pig, regardless of what character he picks, is the absorbent use of armor burning.
That's true.
Or meter burning, excuse me.
That's true. The overhead claw is basically like his new Rising Kong.
Yeah, it really is. But it works for him, and that's what makes him dangerous.
It does. All right, now, one thing that I think DSP Black could use a little bit better is the fact that her drill actually goes underneath force ball. So if they're within a mid-range and he's scared because he sees the force ball coming out, he can actually just drill under it.
Yeah.
Even the normal version. Ooh, and this should be big.
Oh, but didn't get the confirm just a little too far, and there we go. Knowing the gap in the wreck is there, let's go, Pig. Again, completely unbiased commentary, and there we go. Seeing the neutral duck under the taunt on its way back. Pig of the Hut.
Wow, he's just sticking his tongue out at her. That's rude, Pig.
That's a lot of pent-up aggression. I can tell you that right now.
But also, Pig wanted everybody to know that he was so desperate to make top 8 this week so that he could make it to finals that he was at work playing outside next to a dumpster.
I saw that setup. It was beautiful.
He said the only place that he could find to get a connection was a modem outside. So he was literally playing on one of those little foldable game setups.
I wonder what people would have, like, when they walk past that dumpster, they double take, like, what? Is this guy serious?
Probably
you just sit him crouching, no chair, like, just turning back, like, yeah.
Just a squat. Just yelling about Tanya to nobody. Not this week, Tanya!
Just yelling in the middle of the street, cars are, oh, beautiful scene. Thank you for painting that for me. But, again, I'm incredibly impressed with his Reptile. I think it fits his playstyle very well. gives him new options that he didn't have before his Kenshi.
Yep.
And it shows.
And he's been doing great so far this set. Black needs to make some adjustments.
If only he had switched to Reptile maybe a couple months ago.
It's true. I mean, he has been using Reptile for quite a while, but I think this is the first time that I've ever seen him confident enough to just go with Reptile from the beginning.
He's very comfortable with this character now.
Ooh, just raw tongue as a poke.
Yep. Instead of going into the next part of that string, which is a low.
A lot of people love blocking right there because they expect the low.
That string's not even necessarily fast, but I always get caught by that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about Reptiles. I mean, he does have true mix-ups, but he also has some not true mix-ups that will hit you just because he overwhelms you. He's such a fast character, and sometimes he can literally go invisible, so...
Oh, what a read! Wait!
What a draw!
No!
Oh, no. Wow, that was big right there that he dropped that. Just a jab.
He needed that, and that could be a pretty big detriment to his confidence. That's another thing that I really like that Pig does, is he will burn the meter to stop the force ball.
Yeah. I mean, it worked really well for him. The last time we saw him use it in ESL, he managed to knock somebody into the stop force ball.
Yeah. They did a cool little combo. Almost converted. So this is just a meter building round for Pig. Yep, just waking up slide, getting a little bit of extra meter.
Yep, might as well go for it. But Black, all right, Black needs to keep Pig in the corner here.
Round 5.
Now, Black has made top 8 previously, actually I think under the name Hurtful Bag.
Yes.
Just for those of the people at home who aren't aware. But interestingly enough, uses a different account.
Yeah, that's actually very odd.
Yeah. All right, now Pig actually just going on the
don't
offense.
jump yourself in the corner. That was very fortunate, but unfortunate. Here we go.
Wow, the delayed armor. That's going to be enough. One more mix-up, and Pig will take it. Oh, good armor. Oh, and all he needs now is chip. This is going to be very hard to avoid, especially when a force ball comes out.
Pig can't get too antsy right now. Oh no, he's stuck in Tanya pressure now. This actually could be the game.
Oh, match extension! Oh, and this isn't quite convenient enough. Pig gets another chance. The armor's out.
Oh my goodness. Wow. What an ending.
Wow. I can't believe he even went for armor in that last situation right there. I mean, he had to, but he just didn't have almost any life. And
Reptile wins.
Pig must be so happy right now.
He also must be shaking uncontrollably. That was... wow.
I know.
That was a good